So this is a slide of the heart. As I said in the lecture about the heart, it consists of three layers, which are analogous to the layers of the arteries or the vein, which is the tunica intima and media and adventitia. Instead, in the heart, we call them the endocardium. Then we have the area of the myocardium, and the layer that found outside, this is the epicardium. So if we start from the beginning, this is the area of the epithelium with the subendocardial connective tissue. This layer is the area of the endocardium. Inside we can see the different layers from the cardiac muscles. So again, this is the area of the simple squamous epithelium that found in the layer of the endocardium, and these endothelial cells will be continuous with the blood vessels that exit from the ventricles. For example, in the right ventricles, the pulmonary artery, whereas in the left ventricles will be the aorta. So we can see this is the area of the endothelium with the sub-underlying connective tissue. So if we increase the magnification in this structure here, we'll be able to see the cross striations. So this is the muscles, and we can see here this is the intercalated disc, which is the diagnostic feature of the cardiac muscle. If we increase the magnification more, see here we can see these cross striation, and the nucleus is in the central. See these cross striations. We can see here the intercalated disc, again the cross striations. We need to search to be able to see the cross striations, but the most prominent feature, the nucleus, is in the center, and the other thing we could see the intercalated disc. As I said in the lecture, they are the diagnostic feature of the cardiac muscle. So if we go back to the area of the atrium, again you can see it consists again from the three layers. We have the tunica intima, which is the endocardium, and this is the myocardium, and finally outside this area here, this is the area of the epicardium, and the connective tissue that found here, this is the subepicardial connective tissue, and you can see there is a lot of the adipocyte, and there is an artery and vein, which are the coronary artery and coronary vein. So if we go back here and we increase the magnification, we can see here this is the endocardial cells, which is endothelial cells, and this is the sub-endocardial connective tissue. The whole layer here is called the endocardium, whereas the layer here are the myocardium. And if we increase the magnification, again the nucleus is in the center, and we could resolve the cross striation. See here, there's the cross striation that's found in the myocardial muscle. The last layer we have, See here, this is a very good example of the cardiac muscle, and we see the cross striation, the intercalated disc. So we go back a little bit. See here, this is the epicardium, which consists of the simple squamous epithelium and the subepicardial connective tissue. And we can see this subepicardial consists of loose connective tissue, also contain the adipocyte. So if we go all the way up, we can see this is the area of the squamous epithelium with the subepicardial connective tissue. But when we reach to the area of the coronary region, we can see there's increase in the amount of the adipocyte. And we can see between these adipocyte, see how the amount of the adipocyte increase, and we can see here there is some venules, and you can see arterioles. All of this is the white adipose connective tissue. However, when we reach to this region here, we can see this is an artery, and we can see the simple squamous with the internal elastic lamina, which limit the tunica intima from the media. Let me increase the magnification. So this one here, which is the internal elastic, so this is the area of the internal elastic lamina, which limit the tunica media from the intima. And we can see here, this is a vein, again with the simple squamous epithelium, very small tunica media. However, we have a very large tunica adventitia.